Key concept. What are the different models of Clil? Clil is a term used to cover a range of contexts and models. Some schools teach topics from the curriculum as part of a language course. This is called soft Clil. Other schools teach partial immersion programs where almost half the curriculum is taught in the target language. This is called hard Clil. Midway between these models, some schools teach a modular Clil program, where a subject such as science or art is taught for a certain number of hours in the target language. The table below shows examples of 3 possible Clil models: language-led, subject-led and partial immersion. What are the 4 Cs of Clil? Clil is something referred to as having 4 Cs as components: content, communication, cognition, and culture. This is a useful description, because the integration of content, communication, cognition, and culture is one way to define teaching aims and learning outcomes. The 4th C, culture, is also referred to as citizenship or community. The 4 Cs are connected. Content. The curricular subjects taught in Clil include art, citizenship, classics, design and technology, economics, environmental studies, geography, history, information and communication technology, literacy, mathematics, music, physical education, philosophy, politics, religious studies, science, social science and technology. Some Clil programs develop cross-curricular links among different subjects. For example, learners might study the history, geography and art of a particular area. This often happens in primary schools. In all Clil contexts, we need to analyze content for its language demands and to present content in an understandable way. Communication. Learners have to produce subjects' language in both oral and written forms. We therefore need to encourage learners to participate in meaningful interaction in the classroom. Clil aims to increase student talking time and reduce teaching talking time. We should also encourage self-evaluation and peer and group feedback. When learners produce the target language while studying curricular subjects, they show that subject knowledge and language skills are integrated. By using the language for learning content, communication becomes meaningful, because language is a tool for communication, not an end in itself. Cognition. Clil promotes cognitive or thinking skills which challenge learners. We need to develop learners' cognitive skills so they can study subjects from the curriculum. These skills include reasoning, creative thinking, and evaluating. Good Clil practice is driven by cognition. We also need to analyze thinking processes for their language demands and to teach learners the language they need to express their thoughts and ideas. Culture. The role of culture, understanding ourselves and other cultures, is an important part of Clil. Culture is at the core of Clil. Learners sometimes need to communicate in a non-native language with new arrivals, who may have different home language, as well as different social and cultural backgrounds. Learners need knowledge of those who live in other regions or countries. Clil gives us opportunities to introduce a wide range of cultural contexts. We want to develop learners who have positive attitudes and who become aware of the responsibilities of global as well as local citizenship. Inside the classroom, we should value different home languages. Beyond the classroom, we can make links with partnership schools and make use of the internet to communicate with learners across the world about, for example, local environmental projects.